do you know the difference between a blowjob and a bologna sandwich?
No.
Want to get some lunch?
A father with his son are watching TV. Suddenly the father asks, "Did you ever blow bubbles when you were a kid?"
The young man replies, "Yeah, why?"
And his dad says, "Well, Bubbles got out of prison and asked for your number."
What's the difference between a bitch and a whore?
I don't know.
A whore sleeps with everyone at the party. And a bitch sleeps with everyone at the party, except you.
How do you control a hooker?
How?
Put a governor on top of her. There were once 3 nuns fighting over a bicycle in front of the church. They were swearing and yelling and just causing a big scene.
So the priest comes out and says, "Now, sisters, if you can't share nicely, I'm going to put the seat back on that bike."
A man walks up to the bartender and orders 5 shots.
"What's the occasion?" asks the bartender.
"I just had my first blowjob," the man replies.
"That's great. Here, have another on me."
"No, that's okay," the man says. "If 5 shots don't get the taste out, I don't think another would help."
God and Adam are walking in the Garden of Eden when they come up to a lake. As they are looking out at the lake, they see Eve swimming naked.
After a while, Adam leans over to God and says, "You will never get that smell off those fish."
Hey, I bet you're still a virgin.
"I was a virgin until last night."
As if.
"Yeah, just ask your sister."
I don't have a sister.
"You will in about 9 months." What's 6.9?
What?
A fantastic moment interrupted by a period. 3 friends are coming home from a walk. While walking up the stairs, the first one spots something and says all excited, "Hey friends, look, sperm."
The second one dips a finger in it, tastes it, and says, "Yep, that's sperm." The third one dips a finger and tastes it, then tastes again and says, "Yeah, definitively sperm, but not someone from the building."
Why would you want to fuck a sheep in front of a cliff?
Why?
The pushback is better.
A son and his dad are playing in the kid's bedroom. The kid asks, "Dad, why is my sister named Teresa?" And Dad answers, "Because Teresa is an anagram for Easter and your mom loves Easter." "Thanks, Dad," says the kid. "No problem, Alan."
A 13-year-old Canadian kid ate half a bottle of his dad's Viagra and ended up in the hospital. He's gonna be okay, though. He's being treated for second-degree burns to his hands and penis.
Sadly, though, they couldn't save the family's Labrador.
If you went camping with other guys and you woke up with Vaseline in your butt, would you tell anyone? No. Wanna go camping?
Why was the guitar teacher arrested?
Why?
For fingering A minor. 2 friends were talking in a bar. "So, Bill, how's things with your wife?"
Well, we decided to try something new in the bedroom. Erotic asphyxiation. But I don't think she liked it.
Why do you think that?
She just lays there and hasn't spoken to me in days.
2 farmers are walking until they see a sheep with his head stuck in the fence. One of the farmers pulls down his trousers and starts getting busy with the sheep. After 5 minutes, and he finished with a grin on his face, says to the other farmer, "Fancy a go?" The other farmer pulls down his pants and sticks his head in the fence.
After a plane crash near an undiscovered island, 3 men and 1 woman are the only survivors. They find everything they need to survive on the island.
To alleviate their frustrations, they agree that the woman will spend a week with each man. This arrangement keeps them content for a few months until the woman suddenly dies.
The first week after her death was rough on the men.
The second week was even worse.
By the 3rd week, they were barely holding on.
The 4th week was so bad that they finally decided to bury her body.
How do you know when you have a high sperm count?
How?
When your girlfriend has to chew before swallowing.
What's the difference between acne and a Catholic priest?
What?
Acne usually comes on a boy's face after he's 12.
I was doing the deed with my sister the other day, and she said,
"Wow, you do it just like Dad."
And I said, "I know. Mom says the same thing, too."
What's the worst thing about eating out an 80-year-old woman?
I don't know.
Depends. A dirty old man is cruising the streets in a van, looking for a little kid to pick up and take away. He sees a little girl with a skipping rope on the footpath and beckons her over. Hello, darling, how old are you?
I'm 5.
Darling, come in the car and I'll give you a piece of candy.
Give me the whole bag, and I'll come on your face.
What's the difference between jelly and jam?
I don't know.
I can't jelly my dick down your throat.
A girl wants to go to her boyfriend's house, so she runs downstairs to ask her dad for the car. He looks at her calmly and says, only if you give me head.
The girl shrugs and gets to work. After a while, she looks at her dad and says, Dad, this tastes like shit.
Oh, you're right. Your brother has the car. If you're still here, you definitely deserve a Naughty Mind Award.
Hit that like button and subscribe for your daily dose of laughter.
Until next time, stay mischievous.